Today I have the pleasure to meet with Dr. Patrick Felice, a plastic surgeon and founder of Youthful Images. Hello, Dr. Felice, and thank you for joining us today.
Well, it's very good to be here.
First, I would like to ask you, what made you decide on a career in plastic surgery?
That's a great question. It's a long process and one that takes a lot of thought. And in my 5 years of general surgery training, we were primarily involved in removing tumors and taking tissues off. And when I did my rotation in burn reconstruction, I got to realize the importance of structural reconfiguration and putting people back together, and it fascinated me. I became interested after my 3rd year of general surgery residency in becoming a plastic surgeon, and I think plastic surgery gave me that satisfaction to not just, for example, remove a breast for breast cancer, but also make the patient whole again.
Yeah, that's great. So after completion of your training, what came next?
Well, after my training, which was daunting, total of 17 years, I decided to open up a private practice. My wife and I came back to Connecticut, where I did my general surgery training. We wanted to settle here with our family. And I began a general plastic surgery practice. Essentially, I would do pretty much everything from maxillofacial trauma to hand trauma to reconstruction of all types of tissue deficits, on and on. And I did that for about 10 years. At one point, I decided that the times were changing, the hospitals were employing plastic surgeons full time, and the reconstructive work just wasn't there anymore. I turned to my artistic side. I'm very involved in oil painting. I've played music my whole life, and I said, well, maybe I need to change that artistic energy into something that I'm good at. And I chose to create a cosmetic practice. Through the years, I created Youthful Images, which has grown into a complete aesthetic center with all the med spa capabilities of laser procedures, all the injectables, everything that we can do to maximize anti-aging with fat transfers and stem cell type work, in addition to all the laser work that we employ. I also, through the years, perfected sedation anesthesia techniques with our own operating room. So I'm proud of what we've created here. It's a total aesthetic center, and that's where we are right now.
Yeah, I'm very impressed by the variety of services that Youthful Images offers. It seems that you offer only proven and safe procedures by highly trained staff members. How is that important to you?
Oh, it's of critical importance. I just, certainly the people that you surround yourself with makes the practice succeed. I will not hire anyone who's not of the same mentality as myself, and that the patient's always first, safety is always first, and the utmost respect for clinical skills, for a safe environment, for observing every protocol known to mankind, for sterility, cleanliness, safe outcomes. These are all incredibly important to me, and I think our staff is just second to none.
That's amazing. You appear to be very focused on a holistic approach to the patient. Can you discuss that with us a little bit further?
Well, holistic approaches are thrown around there a lot, but since my inception in practice, I committed to viewing the patient as not just another surgical case. Nothing offends me more than that. I think the very fact that a patient is a whole person. They come in for what bothers them. I do not suggest what I think they should do. I always go by what they're saying to me. I think critical to that process is to just listen. Listen to the patient, listen to what they want to do. But then that's where the holistic part comes in. We want them to really be viewed as a whole. What is their exercise regimen? What is their nutritional regimen? Are they optimizing themselves as a whole person? Because those aspects affect any kind of risks that are associated with surgery, things that could create problems. And we want to know everything about that person. Now, we also spend some time optimizing them for a procedure. So that holistic approach is critically important to me. And I think we are probably one of the few plastic surgery practices that offer that.
That's amazing. What do you see in the future for developments in plastic surgery?
Well, I've always tried to be an innovator. Through the last 34 years, I was the first to offer laser resurfacing in the area. In fact, I've trained many physicians in the area in those techniques. We were the first to offer laser hair removal. We were the first to offer minimal sedation anesthesia, short scar techniques. Things are changing all the time. We now, with the advent of various injection techniques for non-surgical procedures, we're doing more fat transfers, looking into more stem cell type of things. This is the future of plastic surgery. How can we stimulate one's own elastic tissue, one's own collagen to create natural results? So there's so much coming down the line. I mean, to give you an example, through the past 30 years, I've had over 14 different lasers. So we're not a type of practice that if a better technology comes out, that we're not willing to change it out to offer the best to our patients. And that will continue through the course of our practice here.
Amazing. Well, I would like to thank you for spending time with us today and enlightening us on all things plastic surgery.
Well, I appreciate the time and look forward to speaking to you soon.
Thank you.